Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Sandustry game about automating pixel perfect factories of sand. So we're doing quite alright. We have our brand new portal to teleport a bunch of resources in, which I like a lot. We have the snow thing to get rid of the snow, which, you know, problematic, but we're sorting it out. We have our filter, which I'm not happy with. It's too small, too compact. I do want to change this. And we have our spore washer, which actually seems to be working great right now. I love it. I wish we had a bit more throughput here. That could, if we had like a couple more things here, that would be better. And that's kind of what I want to do, maybe. And we have our slag burner, which is doing quite, you know, it's doing great, because we don't really need anything more than this. So let's talk about what I want to do today. I want to change this filter. I want to move things around. I want to actually move this filter in here, and I want to have our gold storage be next to our ginormous shaft. I wanna kind of do that. So how do we achieve that? Well, first things first, I'm gonna block off the portal, just like that, because I do kind of want to stop getting resources into our thing for a little bit. And then I do want to also cut this off for a sec. So we're getting slag in here. I kind of want to just stop getting slag for a bit. How do we achieve that? Well, it's gonna stop on its own, right? We can just sort the slag back into this spot, right? It's gonna just loop around, which will be fine. So what we can do is we can get, let's say we send the slag over here. If we do this real quick and we just replace this with like normal things, and we do this over here, and then we just cut this open and send everything back up. It's gonna send the slag back inside. The slag's gonna end up looping, which I'm okay with. We can just have the slag looping for a little bit. It is no big deal, it's not a problem. So then we want to clear all of this out. We have the snow, which I'm gonna just yeet somewhere where it's not gonna be in the way for the time being. Well, let's get rid of that over there. This slag is gonna go here and dissipate. We also want to speed this up a tad. So let's just do a bunch of launchers here to speed up the progress of everything, just to move things along a bit. Then if we go down, we have this ginormous supply of everything, of like spores. And I want to kind of extend this to the bottom. And I want to move them. I was almost there. I want to move them. We don't need the rails. Just like open this up, let the spores fall down just as the game saves. Man, it's still kind of choppy. Okay. That's alright, we'll figure it out. We have a lot of like steam as well, just like falling up and down, which probably is causing some more issues for us. So this is going to be fine. It's going to stop soon where all the slag is done, which is actually almost now, so we can just start removing these things a little bit. I want to free up some room here, basically. Over here, we can just... Let's have this be normal for the time being. Remove this, instead of these. That seems fine. Things spinning around and moving. This should be okay. Should be over soon. Beautiful. The portal area is done as well, which I'm very, very happy about. This thing is almost done. That's all of them. Okay, we can now remove this as well. Yeah, we're removing a lot of things. So we're going to cut this open as well here. And I want to use up this room in here. So we have a bunch of room next to the tower. Does this all go down where I want it to go? This bit doesn't go anywhere. So we'll just have a rail here, like that, let's say. And we'll block this off somehow. Partially / temporarily. Like that, let's say. That seems okay. And then I want to just kind of like... I'm okay with stuff falling down here, obviously. I want to break this apart. Like this area. I want to clear out from all like the nonsense. I want to have this be empty. So we're going to go directly here. Yeah, you can see it's a cliff, right? So we have a lot of open room here. We just keep exploding stuff. We can go to the end. We can use this entire area. I probably will only be using like up to here. Because I wanna, or like up to, yeah, here-ish. Because I don't wanna, like, have things be weird. And I'm gonna move this filter, and I'm gonna change it a bit. That is at least the idea. It should be totally doable. We're gonna just keep on breaking this apart. It'll take a bit. Because we have a lot of things to shoot. A lot of, like, red sand in the way. Okay, it's gonna fall her falling down. That's actually perfect. Go to the left here as well. How's this coming along? It's coming along, you know, it's kind of being blocked off here, but that's fine. And that's also going to let us have gold in a better position. which is gonna allow us to have more stuff over here. Man, we have a lot of slag here apparently. Why is there so much slag all of a sudden? I guess we have way too much dirt coming in. Yeah, this place is overloading. Okay, we might want to like change this around a bit potentially. Like have another one here, maybe, just to even things off. And then we can like do maybe like one more to the right potentially after we're done with this. We're just like breaking things apart here. Okay, beautiful. We can block this off now. Like this. Yeah, that's fine. So that's gonna be blocked off for the time being. We can leave actually the top bits. We don't need to worry about that too much. Just get to breaking, get to blowing this bad boy up here. Okay, this is looking a lot better already. Get up a lot of room here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna basically recreate this filter over here. But we're gonna make all the shafts wider and bigger. And we're gonna make them not all the same size, because there's different resources in different amounts. And we're not gonna filter out all the resources, because I've been thinking, like, I tried doing this, like, off camera, tried figuring it out, and the thing is, with 12 resources, we have 12, right? Yeah, 6 times 2 in the filter menu. With 12 resources, it's actually very hard to figure out a way to easily transfer them without using a bunch of portals. If I had, like, infinite portals, we could do it. We could just, like, sort things that way, and maybe we'll do that once we actually unlock portals fully. Can we please blow this up? Oh my god, these last few blocks, always so problematic. And it's so hard to hit him. Should maybe use the miner instead, but whatever, we'll use the gun. Because I like the gun, I like shooting it. It's hard to, like, make a filter that has everything without using portals, because things have different weights, they move differently, they have different ratios that you mine in the wilderness. So I have a few rules for my filter. I have a screenshot of all the densities. I'm gonna ignore most resources that are not found in nature. So, for example, slag is only created by shakers, and burnt slag is only created by burning slag. And this, right now, is a closed system. So, slag only exists here, it gets burnt, and it gets used up. It does not leave this area. There's no way for slag to exist outside this place, right? So there's no need for me to have a filter for slag and burnt slag, because we're never gonna get any, right? So it doesn't really make sense to have a burnt slag. Why is this falling up and down? This seam, it's just like touching lava or something somewhere? That is a problem. It's falling all the way down. Is that lava over there? Where is this coming from? All the way down, huh? Okay, we kind of want to get rid of that lava. Because it's making, oh my god, it's so far, dude. It's making us infinite things. We can just block it off like this, right? If you block it off like this, it can't, it's still there, but it can't touch anything, so it's gonna stop making steam. It's gonna make my life a little bit easier. At least for the time being. We can also fully ignore Methalese and Void Bloom, because same thing, right? You can't find it in the wilderness. You can only create it, so we don't have to have those in the filter either. We could have them in the filter, but there's no need. So that's the next thing we can ignore. I will still have gold, because I want to be able to funnel gold into my main shaft, my main big shaft here. I want to be able to funnel gold in there and send it away. Okay, we can just clear this out as well. That's gonna be fine for the time being. We'll change this around soon. Don't worry, it'll be fine. We don't need these either. So gold wants to be in there for sure. Red sand wants to be in there. So we have gold, red sand, snow, wet spores, dry spores, wet sand, dry sand, cinder. That's 8 things. That's 8 things in total we have to filter out. Gold is... So actually it's 7 things, because we're going to filter out 7 things and then there's going to be 1 thing remaining, which is going to be gold. We're still falling up and down. Is that the end of the steam, please? I think it might be. Yeah, that's the end of the steam. Okay, no more steam coming up here. That seems great. This is also stuck, which is actually fine. I'm actually okay with that. We'll block this off just in case. So we don't have to worry about things. Okay, we'll clear this out as well here. That seems good. So we have a lot of room here, right? We cleared out all the tiles. Everything's being moved away. So here's the plan. We're gonna wall this off here. On the left, we're gonna have gold. That's the idea. So we need to have 7 filters. I'm gonna do something similar to what we had over here. Let's do them in order. We want to have them in reverse weight order. So Void Bloom and Metallist we ignore. Burn Slag and Slag we ignore. The first thing over here we want to have at the top is going to be cinder. It's the densest thing. We want to have cinder on the top. So, and the good thing about cinder, there's actually not a lot of it. So we can probably get all the cinder. So we'll have, hold on, what did I do? Select filter, block only cinder. So cinder is going to be at the top here. So all that ends up over here is going to be cinder. And then we can store that cinder in a box. Right? We can store that cinder in some kind of box over here. And we have a thing here. And now we know, hey, whatever comes our way, this is going to be all cinder, right? We can do allow cinder right here. It's saving. So we know cinder is the heaviest thing out of all of our materials currently. And it's going to stay on top. So we're happy with that. We're happy with storing cinder in this. This is probably more than we'll ever have. More cinder than we'll ever have. And that gives us an opportunity to actually funnel things around here. Because we still need to funnel dirt and wet soil into here. Because we still want to be using this bit. For sure. Also, I'm going to use this old filter. I'm going to use this for slag, basically. For throwing slag down. That's going to be the plan. We're going to basically, after here, we're going to lift this up somehow. And then we're going to do the exact same thing and get spores. And then send spores back. Honestly, maybe even through this little house here. And we're going to unite all the spores in like an area here. That's the idea. So we have cinder. That's going to be great. Then we have wet spores, which is annoying, but you know, we do have them. Do you want to have 4 or 3? Let's go 4. Let's go 4 wide. So we have wet spores. We can go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's actually great. Wet spores can go down this shaft right here. And they're gonna be problematic for us because they are. Because they're heavy. Sorry, they're light. They're lighter than like the dry spores, which is weird. And we're gonna have to like crisscross them somehow. We might end up using a portal here. There's gonna be a lot of them as well. But for now, we'll just leave this here and we'll think about it later. Instead of planning ahead like a normal person would do, we're gonna think about it later. Then, what's the most common resource we'll be mining? So next up, we have snow, dry spores, sand, and wet sand. We're primarily gonna be mining sand, dry sand. It's gonna be the most common resource, which means we want to have that, since they're all the same densities, it's gonna be mostly green, mostly sand, and we kind of want to have that fall all the way down. So we have 4 resources, right? We're gonna have one of them here, one of them here, one of them here, one of them here. And the bottom one, we know, we want to have dry sand. So where is dry sand? Sand, block only sand. All the way here. Are these correct? Everything except sand. Yeah, okay. And then after that, I think the second most common one will... The top one, let's actually do, since we're using spores here, let's have spores as well. Let's have spores. So block only spores in here. We can adjust the length in a second, don't worry about it. And then next to sand, we probably want to have wet sand. So we'll do wet sand over here. And then we want to have snow as well. So block snow from here. Yeah, that seems sensible, right? That seems sensible. We'll delete this and delete this for a sec. And we'll just copy these 2 layers. Yeah, just so we know exactly where things go. Hold on. So I wanna kind of do this. This. And then we'll do another one of these. Just like use the... Yeah, just because I want to have them be similar, right? Like that should be the top of them all. And we can adjust this in a second. That's kind of my idea, though. That I want to do. That's gonna be... We can copy this all the way here. We can copy this one all the way here. We can copy this one. Copy this one here. We'll copy this one here. And copy this one here. Okay, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shafts, right? One more thing to filter out. The next thing we want to filter out is red sand. There's going to be a lot of red sand, actually, in the game. So I kind of want to have, like, a double length for red sand. So we're going to have block red sand. You block red sand, and red sand's going to fall down. It's going to fall down this pit here. And there's another problem. If things get too crowded, they might go way over to the right. But we can figure that out. Is this solid now? Is this okay? And then this is gonna be gold. If you go here, we just go down. We don't need this. Go all the way down. This is gonna be where we store gold from now on. Just unleash this water, please. Thank you. We can just clear this up a bit. It fell down. It's okay. It's gonna get filtered into our system anyways. Okay, and then we do this. And we can go all the way to the bottom with this, and we will. But this is gonna be our new gold storage. This is going to be our new gold collector. So all the way here. And it's plenty of gold. That should be great. Gold's the heaviest item in the game. It's going to fall down. All the way there. And we want to have a conveyor belt at the bottom. That should be a lot of gold. We can also extend it. And since the map is so vertical, it's easier to just like drop things down, I think. It's going to be more than enough. I think this is probably already more than enough. But you can go all the way to the bottom of the map with this if you want to. We can store a lot of gold, because we have a lot of room there. So, I think this filter should work. Right? So here's the problem. Here's the problem. These sand, wet sand, snow, and spore, they're all the same weight. So if there's a lot of one resource, they might get kind of jumbled up, and it's going to be problematic. My god, it's still going, dude. That's wild. So, red sand's going to go in here, though. And we can just block that off. And we can... Honestly, this is probably enough for the time being. Let's have this as well. We can also extend this down. And we can do stuff here. We can do red sand processing in here, maybe. Once we move things around. Because we'll need the... We'll have to be growing the spores somewhere as well, which I'm thinking like here-ish. Or like here and like below. We just like grow a bunch of spores and just send things down. That might be like the thing we want to do. Okay, so we have cinder storage permanently here. We have... This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. I just realized. I think I checked. Allow everything except wet spore. Right? Yeah, okay. Allow everything, allow everything, allow everything, allow everything except sand. So, ideally, these will all flow down. And it's gonna be lovely. But I just know, dude, it's gonna get jumbled up at some point. And that's gonna be bad. So here's what I kind of want to do. We have all of these things right now. You know, wet spores going here, that's fine. I kind of want to just, like, drop all of these. And just loop it a bit, see where the problems happen, right? Let's drop this all the way here. Man, I need to, like, clean up more room here. I need more room for the spores. Let me get some rocket launchers out of here. Some exploding. Always great to see some explosions. Love me some explosions. We'll go down here. And we'll just move the spores into the pit. Just like that. Yeah, lots of stuff here. It's gonna fall down very slowly. It's okay. It's painful, but you know, it is what it is. And then I'm gonna just... Everything falls down here, right? And then we'll do a conveyor belt here. And here, and just gonna put things in here, and we're gonna block this other wall as well, just so things are a bit more closed off. That's kind of the idea. So we're gonna loop things around, right? That's the plan. We're gonna wall this off because I don't want things falling out anymore. There we go. We can always like make holes in the sides, like let them in. So now we should filter out everything, right? That's the thing. And these four will get looped around all the time. So let's give it a go. Let's test this out real quick. Actually, let's do it like this, so it has different layers. So let's see what happens here. So we have gold falling down straight, which is awesome. It's going into our pit. It's gonna go down to the money bank. Red sand, we have a lot of it. It's gonna filter out fine. This is where the problems happen. See, there's a lot of wet sand, and the filters only pull from like one block above. So this sand will never go through. It'll never dissipate because this is a lot of wet sand. Ideally, I mean, we're mostly gonna have dry sand coming out. There's lava. Is this happening again? This is happening again. Why is it happening again? Where are you coming from? Okay. Well, this loops a bit. I want to have it loop for a bit. Let's also have some spores in as well. Send some spores to the thing. Yeah, there we go. Just like that. Did the blueprint thing disappear? Why was there steam flying up? I don't know. I don't know. But there was. But there was. Okay, this is also causing me some problems. We'll do it like this. Let's actually do it like... Is this gonna mess things up a bit? It's gonna send him to the other side, so like give him a chance to go wherever. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, because there's more stuff coming from the other side. And do it like this. So this is gonna like even it out a bit. If there's ever too much stuff on one side, it's gonna send it to the other side. Gonna balance things out. It looks kind of like an arrow as well, which looks kind of cool. I think it's gonna be great. It's gonna suck things up, split them up a bit. I think it's gonna be lovely and great. And this is also gonna get fixed and even out once this area like levels a bit, because the rain's gonna stop falling in a second. Yeah, this is getting sent to the side here, and then it's gonna come back and it'll be fine and great and lovely. Yeah, there's a bunch of water coming, dude. Always. Should be fine. Okay, let's go look at our filter now. Into our sorter. How is it coming along? What is this? Why is there like a random sand soil in there? Oh, that's like a... Right, that's a permanent bit. That's a terrain bit I haven't blown up yet. Good to know. Okay, so everything's falling down here. Yada, yada, yada. There's a bunch of gold. As promised, it all fits in here. Lots of red sand and probably more storage than we need for the time being. Again, this won't be like a shaft in the future. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so red sand is... I mean, I think it's gonna be fine because there's plenty of room, right? And the gold just goes right through it. There's no problem. The only problem is like these items. Like these 4 items that have the same density. They're my main... It's what I worry about at night, right? It's what I worry about. Because that's where we can have problems. Spores... Like, all good, dude. Like, this looks great. Like, honestly, just look at this. It's going up and down. And honestly, I'm gonna just to tweak things around a bit. I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna move this a bit. Let's move it like here. Is this gonna be bad, though? Oops. Oopsie. No, I think this is better now, I think. Yeah, I think this is better. It gets spread out a bit more. Which means less... we have enough width that it's gonna make it, right? No matter what. Even if there's like gold. Actually, let's try it right now. Let's have gold like all the way to the right. I'm gonna pick up some gold from our main area. Where was that? Where's my gold at? There we go. There's some gold here. I'm gonna just like try dropping it here. Like all the way on the right. Basically, if it lands here, what happens to the gold? Does it have time to reach the destination? I think it does. Because it goes down very quickly. Yeah. Gold-wise, we're fine. It just goes straight to the other block, so that's okay. And this, again, the same problem here. We have soil on the spores. And I'm not sure how to, like, sort that properly. We could just wash everything. That actually might be a potential solution. If we have all 4 of these resources, if we just wash all of them, that will reduce it to 2 resources. It's gonna reduce it to... just 2 resources, and they're gonna have different densities. So maybe that is the solution that we need here. Maybe that is the solution for us. If we set up a washer here, maybe that would help. Also, it's getting way too full up here because we have way too many spores all of a sudden. It should be okay though, because it fell down. It's gonna all fall down into the same thing. But again, it's like one area, so we need to find a way to like filter this out. On its own yet again. That's what worries me. That's what worries me a lot. We could try doing like... So they all fall down here. They fall slowly. They fall fairly slowly here. So we could set up a temporary filter. So this is wet sand, right? What if you have allow only wet sand filter? How would that work? Let's see if this causes problems. Let's do it at this level. Zoom all at this level. Allow only wet sand. We'll do allow only sand in here. They want to place this. This is snow. Allow only. I don't even have snow in the mix. Hold on. Let me get some snow in the mix here. Let's. We don't need the shakers right now. Get some snow in the mix. Just like toss some snow down randomly. Just like shuffle up into everything. Lots of snow. We're not gonna have that many, but we're not gonna have that much snow. But I wanna see what happens. Let's have allow only snow. And let's have allow only spore. What does that do for us, though? What does that do for us, actually? Because if a wrong item comes along, it's gonna get stuck, right? That's not good. And then we could like send it back potentially if it gets stuck. We'll see that here, I think. Will it have a chance to like get fixed though? I think this is silly what I'm doing here. Let's see what happens with just like dirt. I'm gonna fly up there, and it just like gets stuck in the spot right here. Hold on, let me try getting a bit of a different area. It kind of goes back. Okay. Maybe this is the solution? Because the right stuff falls down, the wrong stuff gets sent back and gets another chance at it being recycled. Maybe this is good. Maybe this is gonna be okay. Let's see. We need. Okay, let's have a bigger test. Let's try this. Let's overload it a bit. This is what I'm trying to do now. Okay, lots of. It's a lot of soil, lots of sand. A lot of sand. I also want to do this like differently. I want to like have this not at the top. I want to have this over here. I want to have a way for like any excess, like if there's lava or water, I want to have a way for that to like get out. Okay, so we're going to be getting a lot of like overloading here. A lot of wrong things coming. They don't belong. What the heck? Okay, this is going down. I mean, I think this actually might be okay. Oh, yeah, speak of the devil, there's lava. Let's block that off real quick. There's lava and cinder. That's actually problematic. Block it off, though. See what happens. Yeah, this is all wrong. Falls down here. I think this actually might be good. There's probably still a chance for it to get overloaded. But over time, it's gonna be fine. I think, at least. I think that's good. Yeah, I think that might be good, actually. Okay. Now we gotta figure out how to, like, crisscross everything else. Snow, I don't care for that much. Because snow is just garbage, right? That we want to get rid of. I can never, like, does lava break snow? Lava must break snow, right? I'm not sure. Okay, so this is like fully overloaded now. This is like just problematic. But as soon as it like evens out, and it over time, like we get different ratios of stuff, it's gonna get fixed over time. I think this might be okay. At least if there's not too much stuff coming through, because the levels do change a bit. Like, this one doesn't get a chance to go back ever. But it's also kind of alright. Because, like, it's gonna get a chance when it's empty here. Let's see, how are we getting stuck at the bottom somewhere? Why are we not getting more things into the filter? It's just, like, taking its sweet time, huh? It's taking its sweet time. Let's try it like this. Have a couple of these removed just so we have, like, more stuff going in. Like that, just like launch things faster. Do a couple more of these, just like send things in more quickly if we can. Just look one more level here. Yeah, now it's getting launched like crazy. I just want to like overload it as much as possible. Stupid lava, man, it's actually causing me problems. Now we're getting it in. Need to find where that actually is. That would be nice. Okay, so this one is full now. It's still getting filtered out though, like slowly. It's getting tossed out, it's getting filtered out a bit, it's getting moved and schmooved. It is slowing down drastically though. But it does like kind of shuffle around. I think if we had this like at a lower level, it might actually be okay. I mean, I think it's still good because it's moving around, right? It's still moving around. It's still getting sucked in. It still has like just enough reach to like suck these things in, and I don't think it's gonna get overloaded because like I feel like it's big enough, right? I feel like it's big enough. You're getting sent back here. The snow's coming in. As soon as the snow stops coming in, there will be fine, right? I think this is it. I think this is it. Even if you go all the way to the top, it's still enough room to get shuffled. Like, I do want to see the end result, though. Ideally, would send it all the way back. Like, all the way back? Maybe? What if we did this? I don't think that does anything. Yeah, I mean, it's getting dangerously full here, but the right things are still coming through. And yeah, now that, like, this is taken care of, like, see, this is like, fixed itself. This one's gonna get emptied out, and then this one's gonna follow. I feel like this might be good, yeah. Yeah. Maybe a bit more room needed. But overall, I think it's a solid idea. Let me try moving this a bit. So let's try moving this entire level here. Try moving it here. How did I mess that up? Why did you give me... What? Okay, hold on. We don't need these. Move these around. Like that. Okay, and then we can just remove these middle ones. Again, it's just looping around right now, so it's fine. Not actually going anywhere. That's why I have a little close-off loop. Have it like this. Gives us more room to catch the errors. And they will happen. So the filtering has slowed down significantly. I think it's still fine though. Maybe we could like improve it even more. I have another idea. What if we break this and do, hold on, not that, we do this. We do a little slope. Right? And we... Okay, I want to do the slope, hold on. It's just... I mean, it's closed off, it doesn't matter. We'll do this. A couple of slopes there. I guess this one's never gonna get stuck anyways, right? Like this last one. Because there's only gonna be sand here. So we don't even need this one. At all. And then if we just have... We remove these corners. I know, I'm breaking it. I know, it's fine. We just copy these. Side. Because that way we have like an extra spot for it to flow down. And it's like a diagonal thing. Move this for a second. No, now we're getting... Oh, they're falling to the side. It's not gonna work. Because they're going into the side sometimes. Allow everything except wet sand. How did you get in here? Wait, why do we have spores in the leftmost one? Let me try getting all the spores real quick. I mean, it's clearing up. It's clearing up. I think it's clearing up. I think it's good. I don't think we even need this like tweak at the end. I think it's like not needed at all. Just get this, and then we're gonna have a normal block. Just be normal. Just block this off here as well. I think that's gonna be okay. Yeah, we have wet sand. So we cleared it up. We filtered it out. Okay, that's good. That's great. Then we can just have snow like in a pit here. There's not that much snow in the game. I kind of made this go like super low, but that's okay. There's not that much snow in the game, so I'm okay with just like storing it all here, and then dealing with it as needed, because there shouldn't be that much. And then we have spores on this side, which we can combine with the other spores, and we have sand and wet sand on the left, which is great. So what we can do with these, and there's a lot of these, is we gotta like, so this is where the problem comes, right? We gotta combine these somehow. But actually, now that I think about it, I can I still gotta like find a way to, this is the problem, the wet spore is the problem, because I gotta combine it with wet spores. Even if I move dry spores to the left and have like sand on the right, it's still gonna cause me issues. Still gonna cause me issues. I will switch these though. Like this. Everything except, allow everything except sand. Have that here. Like this. Because I want to have, I don't want to have snow like jutting out in the middle of my system here. I just made it go the wrong way, my bad. Like this. So snow can end up in here. And this one needs to get like changed. Allow everything except, we don't need it for the last one because it's only ever gonna be snow. Okay, so that's better. It's gonna be the snow container right here. That's fine. We can just block this off. We don't cut this off. We don't need that anymore. Like that. Okay, it's getting kind of, I think we gotta like temporarily like remove these because I have messed with the layout. That actually does affect things. Okay, so we have, what do we have? Allow everything except wet sand. I want to just allow wet sand through here. So allow only wet sand through here. Allow only, what is this? Allow, this is wrong. Allow everything except sand. Block sand. Man, hold on. Block sand. Like that. So block sand over here. And block spores. Wet spores. I mean, we're not gonna get that many wet spores into the system either, honestly, right? Because we're gonna be wetting them manually. And I'm okay with, like, manually moving these. So I'm gonna also do another change. I'm gonna change these. I've changed my amount of layout. So I'm gonna just block spores. Oh, it's getting super messy all of a sudden. Oh gosh. I made a huge mistake. Why is this falling through? I have done something very wrong. Hold on. Allow everything except snow. Okay, I removed other filters, of course. Allow everything except spores. So snow, spores, allow everything except wet sand. And allow everything except sand. Okay, and then we change the bottom ones. This is allow only spores. And this is allow only wet sand. Did this wrong. Allow only spores. I love this game so much, man. Like, it's so great. I don't know how else to explain it. I just get like so involved in it, you know, and that's so fun. Allow sand, wet sand, spore. Okay. I mean, this is all full of garbage now. We'll just, I know I'm tossing in the red sand. That's okay. I'm aware of that. Some more sand here, please. Get some wet sand here, please. Get some spores here, please. And that should be all the resources in here, I think. Let me just quickly check that real quick. Yeah, just like, if we have like 2 of these, we're never gonna reach the top, but we're gonna know if there's anything like on top of it, because this is actually like a solid block. Like any blocks actually stand on top of it, except gold. Gold goes inside. It's kind of like a wall, right? Okay, this is a mess now, and this is also a mess, so we'll unleash both of these real quick. Just like let all of this garbage out. It's gonna get filtered and sound soon, don't worry. Let's get more stuff up, please. That is mostly all of it, I think. I think that's the case. And then we have snow getting stored in here. Okay, so am I happy with this now? Am I happy with this now? I think I actually am. Honestly, I think I actually am happy. Yes, it's actually perfect. I'm so smart. Yes, this is great. Okay, so we'll have spores being stored in here for now. Like that. Just store the spores in here. And then this is all the sands. It's not gonna go all the way down, don't worry. So the sands, we'll just send them. We'll just send the sands. Both of our sands are gonna get sent up here. Into our old filter. I'm thinking. So it's only... So what we can do here, we can just block this off. And we can just, like, open this off as well. And open this off as well. Because there's nothing else in here other than... And honestly, like, all the way here. Yeah, just, like... Just store all of this here for the time being. We can fit all of it in this box. And then we can, like, process it later once we're ready for it. Okay, that's gonna be great. Just and set it into the box. This we have sand falling down here. Oh, is this good though? It should be good once it's actually moving, I think. Just to be case though, we'll make it a bit lower. Just to be safe. For the time being, we'll just open this up. We'll just open this up on both ends. Partially. So we can keep the loop going. Okay. And we'll have... What is this again? This is... Is this cinder? I feel like that's way too much. I feel like that's way too much cinder. And we... Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this for cinder. And this for spores. This is more than enough, I think. We're gonna cut this entire bit away. Block this off. And then we can have like a little bit for like random stragglers. We don't need... There's not gonna be random stragglers, I don't think. Because this is perfect. It's the perfect system. We don't need to worry about that. Okay. And then we'll remove this stop area. So this is where we'll do the exact same thing as before. Just remove this and remove this as well. No, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Hold on. We'll have a allow only sand to fall through here. So sand's gonna fall down onto the bottom bit. Actually go allow sand all the way here, really. We'll have a little filter for height. For now, I don't think we're gonna need it later. I mean, it's another filter here, so it actually doesn't matter if we have a filter for height. It's gonna be fine, because yeah, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna get all washed. And then we just do a little... That's the wrong item. We do this. And we do this. And we'll go all the way here. And then we can just have a big one. Like this. So this will be, if I did everything correctly, and I'm not guaranteeing that I did, because I make mistakes. You know, it's kind of my thing. Kind of my jam. Did everything correctly. Over here, we'll have exclusively sand and wet sand. I think. Maybe. Hopefully. Perhaps. Let's try it. Let's give it a go. So this should be fine. Right? We're gonna have... Sand's gonna fall down, wet sand's gonna stay on top. It's gonna keep on going, sand's gonna go down. If we miss some, like, dry sand, we have, like, another filter here. We're gonna get things sorted out. And it's gonna be great. Okay. Beautiful. That seems good. That seems good. That seems okay. Okay, one more thing I want to do. I want to move my gold. I'm going to use portals for that, actually, because our current portal is kind of busted because there's lava in there. let's do this. Let's do this is looking fine. This is looking mighty fine, dude. Awesome. Wanna move? We also like don't care about these robots, but they're just like doing whatever. I don't care. Okay, so we have gold. It falls down through here. Let's extend this to go here as well. And we'll do a little gold pit. This. A little gold pit, if you will. Like this. There should be no gold here, so I'll be fine. How does this work? It goes there, awesome. So let's do an input. Portal in goes here. The old one has been deleted. And then we'll do portal out. I could put it directly in the gold pit. I kind of want to test my system though. Where's all my red sand? Did we really filter everything out already? Whoa, dude, we filtered everything out. It's all done. That's awesome, man. Okay. Yeah, we'll just like try filtering out the gold now. See where it leads. So let's do portal out. And I'm gonna put it on purpose over here. Rather than right here. Because I want to see how my gold handles the stuff. Okay. It's got filtered out. Seems good. Seems good. Actually, I'm realizing we're going to have some problems here with... I'll just block this off temporarily. The slag. Because I'm not doing anything with it yet. I gotta like get it sorted out. Yeah, seems nice. Okay. And also, we have all of these things. Now, I did say, hey, void bloom, I'm not gonna touch. I actually have the flux emanator. So what we'll do here, we'll do like a quick flux emanation. Because we have some void bloom, might as well use it, right? Let's get rid of this. Yeah, awesome. Beautiful. Get a bit of XP. Okay, we can remove this. This should stay where it is. And we also want to block it off so I don't make a mistake. All the gold's going down. What I also want to do, let's have a thing here. We don't need this. And we'll block this off because I want to have closed systems when possible. Get some snow in here. We'll block this off. Open this off, I mean. Gold's coming through. It's actually almost all our gold, which is great. And then we have all of these filters for all of these. So let's just unleash this as well. Yeah. We don't need this at all. I was gonna put it in our main filter storage. How does it work? It's beautiful, dude. It's awesome. Lots of gold. Lots of stuff. Do more of these, I guess. Just like move things a bit more quickly. Make them dissipate a bit more. Yeah, that seems good. Okay, I'm not happy with keeping wet spores here, but once we get another portal, we can just move them along. We can figure out a different way to do things. Okay, robots are doing whatever. That's fine. Okay. There's more gold coming through here still. Oh, there's gonna be gold coming through here as well. I forgot about that. We don't need this, though. This is, like, useless now. I forgot about the gold coming through there. Okay, that's a... We need to, like, send this gold somewhere, somehow. Back to the area. Back in the pit. That would work. Send it back into the pit. Because we do want to do the dropping here anyways. I'm going to get more gold. How much room? There's not a lot of room here. Okay, so we'll do it above. Doesn't fit. One more. Yes. So this is going to be where we send the gold and the... My god, I keep trying to move to this thing, yeah. Okay, this is stuff. What is this? What is this again? This is the... Oh, this is the testing area. Okay, we can close this off now. Block this off. Is this... This is the spores. We can leave those here for now. In the box. Move them to the main filter zone. Don't need any of these anymore. Okay, so the spores go here. Would those spores fit in this area? I don't know. What I'm gonna do here real quick. I'm gonna burn this. Turn it into steam. I'm gonna do this, actually. Hold on. I'll do something cool. I'll do some pumps here at the bottom. We'll do pipes. Next to this. I need to like check if lava burns snow, because I can't remember. Actually easy to test. Very scary because it might cause a mess, but easy to test. Because if it does, we just add some cinder, right? Yeah, nothing's happening. He's just chilling. Yeah, even if we put it on fire. Nothing happens whatsoever. We're missing some snow bits now. Like grab them, there we go. So we can't automate snow melting. I don't think. Unless we put it into actual lava. No, snow just freezes lava. It doesn't matter. We'll do this, and then we'll just do a... We're gonna just burn all of this. What are you doing, dude? That's not gonna work. Because he's not gonna fall down ever. What am I doing? What am I doing, man? Where does it turn to water? Is it here? No, is it like close maybe at least? No, it's not. Darn it. Because if we unleash it all the way... Is this spores next to it? It is spores next to us. Let's make this into wet spores. I mean, I was gonna just move it manually, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move it here. It's gonna be good for us. Yeah, it's actually so close. If only made this a bit closer. Actually, what if we just unleash this? I made a horrible mistake. As usual, I've made a big mistake. Huge. Is this gonna do something for us? Where's the water? By grabbing it. Real quick. So this is moving to the right, and then it's gonna either fall down. It's gonna fall down directly where we want it, I think, mostly. And then get sucked into the pump system. Which we have way too much water right now, so it's not getting sucked in. But you know, we're trying. What are you doing, dude? Hold on. Let's do this, please. Yeah, and just move it manually. Not the red sand. Ah, you sussy baka. Get the red sand, please. Dude. You get as much water as you can. Okay, that should be good. There's still a bit of water. It's gonna disappear though. Yeah. I'm okay with it getting spores wet. But that's like unlikely to happen. What if we just did... I'm trying to like find a way to like deal with snow, really. What if we did this instead? If we start burning. So something's gonna go to the right, something's gonna go to the left, which I'm okay with. And it should land mostly on the right. Making the spores wet. Not all of them, though. This is gonna do all of them, though. Oh, no, because it's a man. You know what? Just leave it alone. It's just snow, whatever. we'll let it. We'll sort it out later. This is like a total distraction that is not that relevant. We did get most of this stuff. What's saying here is great. Why did it not? Why is it that late though? I don't know, but that's fine. And we have a bunch of this stuff. We have all the gold out of the system, it seems. Almost. Some are like random items, the most random items ever. We do have slots for all of them though, so that should be fine. That should be a-okay. Oh, you know what? Did they remove some pipes by accident? Maybe I disconnected some systems. I don't really know. We want to do like a hopper here. Like not a hopper, like the bounce-atronic. So we do go here. We're gonna go down. We don't need to really go down. Block this off real quick. Just like send this back real quick. We'll do the same for... I'm thinking out what's the best way of like sending this over. Into like this loop here. I mean, honestly, we just do a... We have the input here, right? Yeah, we just do the output, put the output portal. Just put it like here. Ish. Of random items here that we don't care for. Actually kind of awkward to get rid of them now, but we can leave them there for a sec. We'll just put them here on the floor. Yeah, flag can go here though. And then if you just like unload this and extend this bit, it's gonna send all of these where they belong. Just far away from me. Okay, there's still gold coming through. It's just looping around. It's okay for now. I just want slag to end up there. It's gonna be fine. So we're gonna have slag going through here, and this seems to be working great, which is awesome. I'm very happy about that. Then we need to like look at the slag press. If we do it at this level, is that good enough? Yeah, it probably is. Probably high enough. We'll do a allow only burn slag. I'm having doubts about this. Oh, we can change this actually. Yeah, we can just change this around. Yeah, that seems fine. We don't need the little hook anymore, I don't think. It's gonna be fine. So we have this, allow only burn slag. It's gonna get launched from here. We can block this off now. And then at the bottom, we'll be receiving exclusively... I'll block this off here. Have a thing here. We'll have a launcher in this spot. Over here, we'll do a little triangle corner because it looks nice. Like that. So over here, we're gonna be having gold and sport gonna be all things falling through here, and then we want to have a couple of launchers here. Like do the recycling. This more than enough, I would say. I think. And then we'll have another thing here. Let's make it look nice. We'll do a thing here. And we'll do another corner thing. I'm gonna have like a launcher. That's not a launcher. So number 7, have a launcher. that launches things back. And have them basically falling, allow only burn slag. Fall through this. It's gonna fall down at a decently random spot. Let's have two of these be like full things. We'll have this thing. We'll have this walled off again, a closed system, and then we want to have this like blocked off, and this needs to be a conveyor belt like that. So that should be fine. We have two launchers going through things, and then this is gonna end up. I think we can like stop with this now. Yeah. This is gonna end up with golden spores, which we can use. So this is like old and unneeded. All of this is like old stuff. Oops, there's random steam falling through. That's fine. We'll keep the lava here though. Might need it later. Gold, we'll put the gold. Put it here for a sec. Actually, yeah. Then we're gonna have spores. This is the dropping things. Do we want to do spore washing here? We could do spore washing here. Maybe that's what I should have done. Do all the spore washing in this area. Because then I could send the other spores from like the other... like the dry spores. Along with everything else. We just send them over. And we give them a chance to like dissipate. But then again, we have the problem of things being too dense. What if I have a crazy idea. What if we only allow spores through here, and through here, and through here, and through here, giving us like 4 levels of stuff. Like 4 filter levels, right? Would that work? Because they would all be sucking through. No, but if they're at the top, they still won't get sucked through. Would they get sucked through? We can do like the same thing as we had before, right? What we do is we have... hold on. Cut this open. And then we do a wall that says, hey, block spores. Block spore. We do them here, like a wall, right? And then we send this back. From the top, we send it back. But, no, I don't like that. Not sure I like that, actually. I do kind of want to try it, though. I'm gonna give it a go. Let's have a little bit here. Because it's a new idea, and if we can like send all the spores here together, that could be kind of neat. Where do our spores come in again? Let's try them here. Okay, so this is only spores, right? Yeah, this is snow. Put them back on. Let's try getting a bunch of soil alongside the spores. This might be a horrible idea, honestly. Do we not have the... I removed the rocket launcher. Of course. Rocket launcher is a weapon. It goes here. Okay. Okay, how do we get soil? Oh, we just use the duper, right? Yeah. Probably the quickest way of getting some. I think. I'll do some sand, some wet sand, some sand, some wet sand. Like a mixture of stuff. That should be alright. Still the lava there. Oh, actually. The lava is causing me some issues. I'll just launch this real quick like that. Yeah. Let's give it a go. Might get some more wet sand. We could also go inside maybe and just like get some more of these. It gives me more resources every now and then. Yeah, it seems fine. Go into this cave, get some more soil. You can find like randomly. Just chilling. I mean, there's snow here as well, which is awesome. Okay, this is gonna be great actually. Like this bit right here. Gonna be awesome. It's gonna get sent up mostly properly. There's also water and some flux out, which is very useful. We're almost gonna have 1,000 actually. Maybe good enough for another upgrade of something. Try this. I know it's kind of like... Oh, we actually don't have it this going all the way. Let's fix that real quick. Move this. This should be able to like launch a lot of things up there. Honestly, even if we do this, just like put them up a bit. That should be fine, right? Yeah, it goes over here, falls down, which is okay. I'm okay with that. It's a bit messy, but who cares? We don't want the lava, be careful. Lava is a potential problem. Okay. Let's do like this as well to like send things back a bit. That's gonna be okay. You don't want to place those, it's fine. So now we have more sand, okay, and we're gonna go back in there. In here, add a little bit more to the duper. Let's add dry sand, mainly. And I know I can automate this, of course, but I want to have my factory like in working order before I like over down an infinite amount of stuff. Don't worry. Okay, and then we're gonna unleash the dry spores. I don't think it's gonna do anything, but it's worth a shot, right? Get a lot of them. I get like a lot of them actually. Oh, that's way too many. Oh, I want to close it off. No, that's way too many. It's way too many, dude. Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, you know, we tried. We made a mistake. Okay, plenty of money, plenty of storage. It's getting shuffled up quite nicely. We don't need to be shuffling this anymore. Just stop. Oh god, oh frig. Okay, I may have caused some issues here. It'll get sorted out. It's fine. Okay, so we're getting these... A lot of we're filtering these out and then just like piling them all together. That's so clever, dude. You're so smart. You're so smart, man. Okay. Oh, of course, without actually collecting this. I'm actually okay with that, though, for now. Yeah, let's get some more resources in first. So we're getting soil and wet soil. What is this? Some wet spores. We can pour those here. There's more sand here. We can like get rid of it just manually. Pour it in here. Seems fine. Where's my... Okay, there's spores coming in now. About to get mixed up soon. Get spores and dry spores. Beautiful. I love the way this like all pours in here. Actually, so satisfying. This I'm not happy with. We'll fix that. Don't worry. I just gotta think a bit and see what's happening. We'll let's do this as well. I just like split them up a bit. Because there's a lot of levels. I mean, it's doing a decent job filtering things out, honestly. Can't really complain too much about that. But wait, we can just... Why are we even doing this? To just send the spores back where they belong? We don't need to do that. You're being stupid, my dude. I'm sorry. Because I thought about this already. I thought ahead for once. You sassy baka. We don't need any of this nonsense. I'm just being stupid. I'm sorry. I apologize. Let's leave this blocked off for a sec still. Because we're gonna have the spores and gold come through here. And then we can combine... It's spores and gold though, right? Gold is heavy. Gold is heavy. So we're gonna send everything through here. And then what we'll do is we'll have a filter that says allow only gold to go through. Yes. And only gold's gonna go through. And it's gonna fall onto our conveyor belt. It's gonna fall into the pit. It's gonna fall into the pit. I don't care, dude. Gold falls into the pit, of course. We also have a filter here that says allow only spores through. Yeah, allow only spores to go through. Yeah, that's fine. So now I just copy this to be a bit higher. So all the gold is gonna fall through here from everything, really. And the spores are gonna go through here. And they're gonna combine themselves. Again, we don't want this anymore. This was stupid. Gonna get combined with the actual spores. Is this? This is the wet spore. This is a spore tank. This is the spore tank. They're gonna go in here. The wrong resource. My gosh, what are you doing? Yeah. Why is this? Oh, this is all blocked off, right? Because of things not getting launched anywhere. So it's gonna go here. And the spores are gonna end up in like this spool that I made kind of sillily. I'll just cut this open, dude. Yeah, and we can do the growing in here. We can do the spore growing in this area. Because it'll be fine. We have it like... Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be good. Let's connect this. I dilly-dallied long enough. So this is the tosser here. Stuff's gonna get tossed. And then over here we can have a thing. And let's actually block it off at the bottom as well. With these. And then, in case we want more room here, and I know people are probably getting annoyed at this, so we'll remove this pipe. Does nothing right now. And also like this one here. And also this one here. All the other ones seem to be useful for some reason. Although we can like rearrange them a bit later on. And then we just send the gold here, right? And everything into this area. Is this in I actually kind of want to move this a bit though. Because there can be a lot of spores, and we don't want to have it be blocked off. Let's break this open. I keep using the wrong thing. It's a curse. I know. It's fine. It's okay. Like this, and we got one of these, and we got one of these. Seems beautiful, right? Yeah, so gonna be a lot of them. I'm gonna do the little snazzy like cut in here, and just to be sure, we will be doing the classic closed off system. Okay, this area useless. We have a useless area. Not a fan of that, but you know what else? We could extend this all the way potentially, and that might look cooler, but it's never gonna get used. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Is 2 of these enough? I don't know. Maybe we want to have more than just 2 launchers. That might be a thing we want to do, actually. Have more than 2 launchers. Let's stop this for a sec. We will do more than 2 launchers. We will extend this all the way, actually. Yes. Let's go here. And we'll delete this, and we'll copy this. Like this entire segment. This. Like this. We'll copy. And then we'll delete this bit. We'll just copy this a couple times. Way too big. Way too big. Way too big. But cool. We can remove these. And then if we extend this a little bit. And do something like this. Yeah, it looks kind of cool. Oops, it fell into the hole. That's okay. It goes in the square hole. It goes in the square hole. Always. We can also extend like this. We can also make this maybe a bit bigger. Potentially. But no, we want to have it like a 1 filter thing. It's okay. Have it like this. Does it go into the top ones? We'll just move a couple of these. Okay, yeah, they go to the side. They're gonna get recycled. Block it off here as well, so we don't have issues. Another empty area, that's okay. Getting broken. There's spores and gold galore. It's beautiful. We don't need this hole here at all. Yeah. But we can extend this. We can nudge this in here if needed. And we'll do the good old-fashioned. Yeah. Multi-thing. I don't know if that makes that much of a difference. It probably does. People tell me to use it, so no harm in doing it. It looks kind of cool as well. Okay, and we're getting spores and gold now, which is awesome. And we have gold coming. We have gold from here, and we have gold from this thing as well. I kind of want to make one more of these later on. Could just do this. Do something like this. Because that's gonna also get connected to the entire system. It's always gonna get sucked up real good. Lots of good sucking. Love to see it. And then, at long last, we'll just... Oh my god, what is happening with my filter? What have I done? Oh, Lord. Oh, I made a mistake. I made a huge mistake. When you stop it, it gets broken. Okay, that's why you want to use... Okay, what goes here? What goes here? Wet spores. Okay, wet spores. Allow only wet spores. Go through here. Yes. That is relevant. That is relevant. That should be a thing we did earlier. Okay, these ones are gonna get fixed. Just unload it here as well. Wet sand goes in here. Yeah, as soon as it like gets unloaded here, we'll be fine. So we have a lot of nonsense here. Why is this not falling? Allow only sand. Oh, because it's fully blocked off, right? I mean, does it really matter? Yeah, it does matter. Because it's only for sand in here. It's having trouble. We can just do this. Send this back a bit. Start the machine, start the system. Gold's falling down, that's great. Spores are getting in the pit, gold's gonna fall all the way. It does get stuck sometimes, actually. Oh, it's falling here. Oh, it's on a thing here. Just send this over. Why is it acting like water? You see that? It's like falling down sometimes. We'll send it a bit more to the right, I think. Like all the way here. And then if it falls down, it's gonna fall on the conveyor belt directly, right? Yeah, it is. If it falls down, it's okay. I just wanna like send it, keep sending it. This is gold. Let's just get this out of the way. Give me that. Thank you. That should be good. Have we fixed the thing? So if there is ever a blockade, which shouldn't happen because we should keep the things flowing, things get stuck. How are we doing with that? Is it getting sorted out? Not really. Not really. Okay, don't mess up my cinder. Dude, just have way too many spores, son. Allow everything except spore. The spores are supposed to... This is where the snow goes. Okay, give me the snow, actually. We'll try fixing this manually a bit. So the thing is, things aren't getting launched here because there's a bunch of sand. The sand actually didn't end up at the bottom. Oh, because everything else got sucked out, right? Yeah, because sand is not allowed here. I mean, spores go here. So if I have allow spores... in here... then I can just... let this through. Right? No, because snow. Because snow. Because snow. Allow only snow to fall through. It's our last resort for against snow. That should take care of it though. Mostly, hopefully. I just gotta like unleash this, dude. Like we have way too much nonsense. Let's like break this apart as well. Oh gosh, we also need to just like stop sending things for a sec. Hold on, hold on, hold on! Patience. Yeah, so snow should fall down here. Hopefully. And spores will fall down here. Everything's getting sucked up. I mean, spores are gonna get sucked up as well. Allow only spores to fall through. And temporarily we'll just do like a filter here. This is a temporary thing until we clear out the blockage that I caused by stopping everything. It's gonna be fine, don't worry. Okay, so it's getting fixed, it's getting sorted. Allow on wet spore, we can keep that filter on there. Everything else is falling where it needs to fall. This is looking good. Allow everything except sand. Sand is falling down where it needs to fall. It's getting fixed. Spores are falling down as well. We'll do some more manual sand snow removal here. Speed things along. Yeah, so these have unclogged now, which is good. This one is problematic. We'll do block wet spores here. Yeah, let everything else through. That way we know it's gonna be wet spores that are getting stuck. Should we empty this out as well? No, it's the wrong one. Block wet spores. Sometimes it doesn't click, I swear. Okay, so that's gonna all filter through. How did the snow fall? Okay, it's gonna get sucked down here, right? Allow spore, allow snow. It's gonna get sucked down at the end, I think. Oh, washer problems. Well, it's fine. It's actually okay. There are washer problems. But it's no biggie, they just loop. It just loops around if needed. And it gets wet when it's needed. So it's not actually a problem at all, I don't think. Because it's just sand in there. I think that's fully fine. I think that's perfectly okay. Yeah. That's actually great. Getting sorted out. No snow, no loose snow. This is getting filtered out as well. Move the snow back into the main filter zone. Right here. Yeah, this is the problem. We have like way too many things. Like, since these are all the same density, you never know what's gonna happen here. We could just send these back. If you send these back, they get filtered off. So like that's also a thing we could like do to like stop them from being too high. We have a little like in the middle of like of every one of them, we have a little filter thing, like send things back a bit. That might cause blockage if they jump in the top one though. So I don't really know if that's a good idea. So this is gonna like we'll try it for a sec. Oh, are spores full already? They are, dude. Oh, they friggin' are, man. Okay, hold on. Let's have this all go to the same level for now. Both the red sand and the spores. We need to start washing them like ASAP. That's like very important. We need water for that. We have plenty of water. We might as well start using it. That should be enough though to keep things going. Because I unleash way too many spores. That's right. It should be okay. We have like a bunch more here as well, dude. Oh lord. Okay, snow. Send it back over here. There's a bit more snow that I want to like. Kind of want to deal with that before we start causing problems. Okay, filter for sand. So now we should have only the right stuff in here from now on. Once these go through, should have no more problems, no more issues. We can now unleash this again, I think, without fear. It should get sorted out, I think, properly. It might get sent back. Maybe having like this like send back is enough, but it does kind of limit the flow though, which is what I don't want. But maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay. Maybe we could just like send it forward instead. I don't know. Yeah, it does limit the flow. Clearly. Not fully though. It's like less than a full block. Right? Some things still go through, which is whatever. Oh yeah, yeah, you get like fully stuck though. Maybe that's okay. Lots of gold falling through. I love that. It's getting back to my system. So I'm sending the gold all the way around, which is very stupid, but I also think it's very funny. So I like it. Let's get the snow in here. We have one more snow particle that we can maybe try picking all of them up with. Is that all the snow that's in here? How do we get friggin' water? Did it flow from here? It overflowed again. Darn it, dude. How is that possible? We have the... Okay, we'll get like a... So I think it's causing problems when it gets here as well, right? Let's have 2 pumps and just like have like an emergency giga sucker. Like suck this water out. Because it has caused me so many problems. Yeah, okay. Thankfully this can't go anywhere, so it's not that bad. Although, like, this filter is full of, like, wet sand now. I gotta clear out manually, dude. Yeah, so having, like, a bunch of these, that should prevent water from, like, going where it's not supposed to be, I hope, I think, maybe. I also think we don't have enough sand actually going out of here. So we'll do one more here. And we need to have, like, another way for this to go forward. Yeah, I think this should be fine now. It's getting sent out, it's getting filtered over here. They should be able to, like, be sucking things at a decent rate, at a decent level. We would just have, like, a full wall here. But no, it gets blocked off by sand. I have way too much sand right now, but it's fine. It's a good problem to have. I have too many resources. Gosh darn, autosaves come at the worst times. When I'm moving things around. Okay, that should be helpful. Pretty helpful for the time being. So it's getting burned. This is nothing's getting stuck over here. We have more snow. That should be the last of it, though. If that's the case, we can just unleash this now. Like this. Yeah, that should be okay. Send, just like send this over, dude. Just send it. Let's just send it, man. Just send it. Yeah, that should be fine. How do we get snow in here? How did that happen? Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Gold's coming through. We getting money. We have exactly 1,000 fluxite, which is amazing. And we'll just send these side. So we like remove the pile here ASAP. The pile of stuff. Okay, plenty of gold. We're getting money like non-stop now, which is awesome. Okay, that's great, dude. It's very full. Very, very full. Block this off as well. So we're safe. Okay, these stupid sand bits. Allow sand, huh? That's the filter for that. It's fine. Like, it takes time. But it's fine. Takes some time, but it's fine. It gets kind of overloaded here. What I'm gonna utilize this area as well. It's because I wanna have it look a bit cooler, honestly. We'll do this. And we'll have... Actually, we'll have this... Just have it go... Actually, the other way around. Like this. Block this off. Put a thing. Stupid water is gonna disappear at one point, which is fine. Let's have a thing here. Okay. And we'll just remove this thing. I have a photo that says allow only sand through. Only sand allowed through. Just like that. That should help us out quite a bit, I think. Still a lot of water, you know, still need more stuff. The wash is kind of chaotic right now. But I think we're fine. It's like doing its job. Oh, there's some soil coming through. Gosh darn it, we have way too much again. Oh gosh. I mean, soil is heavier than everything else, right? Allow only soil. Allow only wet sand to go through. We just block it off like this. Yeah, we need like this is one is not tall enough. It's so tight up here. I think that's like one of my issues. But this is, you know, it's a solution, I guess. Temporarily, just like make sure things don't come in. I think it's gonna be okay once we're not like overloaded here, which is gonna happen in a second here. Because I just like sent way too much stuff because everything got blocked off. You have a better balance, it's gonna be better. It's getting full again. You kidding me, game? My gosh. The sheer amount of spores. We gotta start washing those. We just gotta. And also sending the gold on a merry-go-round around the world is probably a horrible idea. I'm fully aware of that. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Fully aware that's not the brightest thing I've ever done, but I think it's kind of cool to have like gold go all the way around. I think that's kind of neat. I am a fan of that. But yeah, we have our new filter. It filters things out properly, I guess. Kind of works. I'm happier with this for sure. It's bigger and cooler. And this looks like a proper like thing, right? Because it's like so dense and there's like stuff everywhere. And it works, and I like it a lot. I think this is great. And next time, I think we have to start spore washing and actually growing stuff and getting Fluxite, because we need those upgrades. Do we have... Hold on, do we have... Maximum size? It's 2,000. Darn it, that would be so useful. Hydro Sponge. Oh, I don't have that. Oh, hold on. I thought I had that. Oh, that explains a lot. Let's look at the scanner. Just to get info about materials, because that's kind of neat. We can just grab water, of course. I forgot you can grab water above when you're not underground. That would have solved a lot of my problems, actually. You know? Yeah. It is what it is, though. Yeah, it's kind of full here. Ooh. Okay, one more tweak. Just a tiny bit more room here. Tiny bit more room here for this, specifically. We'll remove that later, I think. Just for now. Tiny bit more room, just so we can like fit all the spores that are coming here our way. Because not having them would be a little bit disappointing, I gotta say. Yeah. I mean, it's not gonna be able to fit everything. We gotta start washing. There's no way around it. But yeah, I'm gonna end this one here. Thank you all so much for watching. My name has been Twisted from HoneyBunnyGames. Now we'll see you next time.